What's going on, guys? Yaksha here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and I actually have something very particular in mind today that I'd like to do. But the skulls I choose don't really matter too much for it, so let's just let's take the Spartan and warrior. Why not? It's been a while since I've done a warrior run. I want the good skills. This is a decent skill. I really want this one though. This is my favorite warrior skill. Anyways, what I want to do today is I want to try out Heritage Enhanced because a community member of mine, shouts to Piplet, tested it recently, and according to him, it's actually pretty good. I'm still skeptical about it, but I don't know. I'm interested to see it. Why not do a little bit of experimentation? So, like, if the run permits it, obviously, though it's not a hard inscription to build around because it's a 3 benchmark inscription. The problem I foresee with Heritage Enhanced is the way it works is like it gives you like this flame effect, like Ancestors Flame or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but what it does is it whenever you use your Quint, it apparently deals like a bunch of damage, and the longer the cooldown of the Quint, the more damage it deals. The problem with that is it's got to deal a ton of damage if you're gonna like put it on a long cooldown quintessence. That can't be where the majority of your damage percent comes from, because if that is where the majority of your damage percent comes from, that means you're gonna have a ton of downtime in between the moments where you're using where you're not dealing a bunch of damage. So like on top of having heritage, you have to have dense damage scaling, and I would also wager that you need to have like an alternate damage source to make it really functional. But I don't know. It's also possible it's decent with like not even the highest cooldown quints, like, you know, like Shadow Knights and Balrog and stuff like that. But it's also possible the middle ground with like a unique quintessence with like a middle of the road cooldown is a good way to use this inscription. I don't know. It definitely is going to take some experimentation. It's also even possible that something like Dwarf could be a decent use of it, although I would wager probably not, because that's like the lowest cooldown quint. At least I think it is. It probably is. Maybe Kobold is lower. I don't know, but these low cooldown quints where you get to use them a lot, I would imagine makes the effect not do a lot of damage at all. But my wager would be a middle of the road quint like Flame Dragon or something would be like a good use of it, but we'll see. More than likely, if I get offered a high cooldown or a high cooldown quintessence on this run, I'll take that just out of curiosity. But I feel like this is going to be a juggling act. We'll see though. Like, this is a person who I trust their opinion when they like say something is good or bad or whatever. And I don't know if they like say it's like super good, but like maybe usable, because I was very quick to dismiss it as an even usable inscription. But we'll see. We'll see. I know for certain I do not like normal Heritage Slayer. I don't think it's good. I think it's terrible. But I'm willing to give this the benefit of the doubt and just see. Also, a usable Enemet has 100 years. It's like the only time I ever consider it usable. Also, another early prisoner, but I've done that recently. Not that I couldn't do it again, but I'd rather... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's on you? Mutant. Okay. Mutant Clone Stamp. Don't mind if I do. That definitely makes me not want to use this because his swap is like just it's a swap, man. It's a thing. What am I looking for here though? What's the cooldown on Facebook? 10? That's another contender. That might be lower than Dwarf, actually. That might be the same as Kobold. I can't imagine that would be very good. This has heritage on it, but I'm not going to be just taking any old heritage items. I actually think the range of heritage items that are going to be the kinds of heritage items you want is fairly small. especially if I'm doing physical. I'm looking for that one new item, the helmet or whatever. If I could find that, that would be pretty cool. I might just take Facebug just because it's like a decent quint. Just to start us off here. There's really nothing else I want to buy. Alright, why not? And I do wish I could exchange, and I guess I could. I'm not super dedicated to this slave. Not really dedicated to the warrior either. I think I'll take this with the purpose of switching it out for something later. I'm just taking this for the bone shards, basically. Like, I'm almost certainly not actually committing to a prisoner run here. Like, that is not my intention. But it is a bunch of bone shards that I'd be very sad to leave on the table for no good reason. And maybe I'll get lucky and find the Spartan again, who is actually who I do want to build a run around the Spartan. But, like, leaving those bone shards on the table would have been just too painful. Alright, thanks for the healing. That's a Gravedigger, not interested. And that's a Mana Golem, just completely and utterly not interested. I don't think I could be less interested in a quint. It's probably among the worst quints in the game. I'm trying to think if it's actually the worst quint. That's probably Banshee, but it sucks too, because like I'm a big defender of like the aesthetics of Banshee. I think Banshee's like aesthetically the coolest quint in the game. Like if we're doing like a fucking swag off or whatever the fucking kids say these days, Banshee wins, it clears. But every other regard, it's so unbelievably bad. I don't even know what the devs were thinking when they were making Banshee. It's like, yeah, this effect takes like 10 seconds to do anything, and all it does is freeze the enemy in place for like 3 seconds, and if you attack them, it deals like 2 magic damage. Dude, that's crazy! Sign me up! Right now, I need it! Like, I just don't understand what they were even slightly thinking. And the thing is, it like for the quint to still be cool, it's kind of inherently tied to like having that cello solo. Though I guess the way you could fix it and still keep the identity of the quint, it's just like make it have multiple effects that can happen while it's playing its song, or maybe give it like multiple songs it can play. I don't know. There's ways to make it decent. It just needs to like not exclusively do the one thing that it does, and like that's it, and it takes like 10 seconds to actually happen, and the thing it does is just not even interesting. It's just kind of worthless. Poor Banshee. So, you know, suffice to say, we're not taking a Banshee on this run. I got my mind open for what we take here. I'm also trying to not build mixed damage, because I feel like this run really needs to be focused on a damage type. That's mixed damage. Okay. Oh, no. I'll take this, I suppose, and I suppose I'll also take that. You know, I always say, Warrior's not like a good mixed damage guy, but he's not impossible to build mixed damage on. Ability spam items he can do. Now, whether that's recommended, no, it's not. It's not at all. But if that's what the game pushes you in the direction of, what the fuck else are you supposed to do? Like, I don't know. I always say go with the flow of the RNG. Though I guess the RNG flows differently depending on which part of the game you're in. So I could start this run as a mixed damage run, and then by the time I'm later on in the run, pivot away from it. It's happened before. You know what? If anyone yells at me for not wanting to get that treasure chest, you suck. I'm not getting it. Shut up. That's like the most evil treasure chest. I tried too. Like, I took damage even trying to do that. Oh my god, why did I say it? Oh, that's Phantom. That's Phantom. Okay, Phantom and Banshee look pretty similar. Phantom's a quintessence I've been meaning to try more. It's like a parry, basically. I don't think it's good for what I'm trying to do here is the problem. Like, if I'm going Heritage Enhanced and I want like a middle or long cooldown quint, it's a 10-second quint, so it's like tied for lowest cooldown. I think I have that correct. It's possible Kobold is like 8 seconds actually. I don't. For some reason, the number 8's popping into my head, but I feel like I'm just gaslighting myself. But either way, we have all these extreme low cooldown quints being offered to me that are not what I'm looking for. Not that I'm, normally I like lower cooldown quints a lot more than higher cooldown quints, but do I want a Phantom over a Face Bug? Nah, not really. It's not bad though. It's just like this is like, I don't know. I just don't want it. Please be a good comment. Sword? It's better than this. It's like I get the bone shards I invested now. Definitely not committing to this swordsman, but like it's not horrible. As long as I don't build around the bleed mechanics, which is something I always advise when you play swordsman, unless of course you get really lucky with bleed. But you gotta get really lucky with bleed to make building bleed worth it. In my true opinion. I always say my humble true opinion, but like in this case, I don't budge any ground at all. Bleed is terrible. Only if, with the exception being if you Omega get lucky and just like high roll out the wazoo, like it's gonna do some good stuff for you. But like I would even wager you need like Miracle Grail and Bloodlet. Bloodlet? Is the curse called Bloodletting? That sounds a little too edgy for a game like this, but for some reason that's the name that popped into my head. Or it's Bloodfest. Bloodfest, which is also edgy, but not like Bloodletting is like super edgy. Bloodfest is just like, yo, dude, I'm going to BloodCon. Did I take damage? I did take damage. Looks like we're getting a Yiggy ult. I'm not shocked. I'm not scared of the Yiggy ult though. And maybe if I'm Omega, yeah, like I'm not sitting through that. Like foolish to do for the record. Like an orb can easily appear up where you're jumping up, and I think two orbs there kills me. So little haphazard on my part, but worth it. This is a 13-second. Dude, I'm getting all the low cooldown quints. It's kind of crazy. Can we talk about this? It's kind of crazy. Could take treasure 4. I'm looking at this and this. I'm seeing like a potential for duel here with this. And leaning into duel could be fun. And this is a good duel item. But I'm going to take treasure 4. It's also gold % gain. Let's make these shops work for me. That is finger flick, but I'm not doing stun. So that just means take the usual and hope for the best. Let's hope something manifests here that's interesting. Let's commit to this warrior. Just don't... You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But there's a skill I don't want. And that's not it. All right, beautiful. There's only one skill on warrior that's truly bad. And I always get it confused. And I don't know why, because they're not similar. But I always get it confused with... I get 2 of the skills confused. I think Rising Slash is one I get confused with it. But the skill that sucks is Dominate. Also, what happened to this guy? Like, I saw it over there and I wasn't acknowledging it. I thought maybe he'd get over himself. Okay, he's gotten over himself. All right. But Rising Slash is good. I would say it's like... It's... On the tier list of skills for Warrior, it's like the 3rd best. And, wow, that's an incredible get. Holy moly. Sometimes taking treasure 4 pays off. In fact, I would say a lot of the time it pays off. But I'll tell you one thing that's not happening on this run. I'm not going treasure enhanced. I'm tired of treasure enhanced. I'm sure you guys are too. We get it. It's overpowered. It wins runs. It makes them free. And sure, it's like I'm never going to take it again. I will. I just don't want to take it right now. It's boring, man. It's like people can say like me taking Collection Desire is boring, which I suppose, but Collection Desire doesn't inherently win a run. It's very good, and it makes your early game especially easier. Like a early Collection Desire makes like Act 2 significantly easier than it normally would be. And even Act 3. It really matters the whole run, but like, Treasure Enhance just like turns like the gauntlet of the end game into just such a simple affair. Thank you for the bone shards. That's what I'm hoping for the most, because I'm tired of getting hosed on these bone shards. I mean, you guys have seen it so many times at this point over the last like 3 or 4 episodes. I can't get lucky, dude. My fucking Arachna shrines have been terrible. But we got a lot of money for the shop, which is good. I am healing though, so a little less to work with for the items. I'm gonna take this. Other than that, let's full send, look for some good shit. Some good heritage shit. I hope I didn't pass anything there. I need to keep in mind I'm looking for... Oh, look, it's Banshee. There she is. That's pretty funny. What's her cooldown? 55. That's about where I'm thinking you should want a cooldown for this to be. Still isn't... I'm not taking her, but that's about where I would want it to be, I think. I am not seeing heritage, huh? Well... Okie dokie. I mean, what am I looking for in the heritage department? I don't even know. I'll know when I see it. The only item I can think of off the top of my head that I like really like is oh my god. Okay. Is the oh, this is bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please stop. Holy fuck. Okay, that's what I get for getting into a exposition moment when I'm trying to not get wedged between Gatling gunners. God, Jesus. I mean, I'm not really concerned yet for my survival or anything, but I just have to play carefully. I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about heritage. Oh yeah, heritage. I'll know it when I see it. The only thing I can think of is that helmet, and everything else is for some reason eluding me. Like good physical damaging heritage items. Obviously, there's good magic damage heritage items like Raven's Monarch Feather, though that doesn't increase your damage per se. It's just a good item. Man, thank goodness the game is being very generous with all this freaking I could take this if I want to make this run really easy. I just take Genie. I'm gonna stick with the swordsman for now. Okay, that's nice. I could even try and get a balance. Like, if this is gonna end up being a mixed damage run, I would definitely want a magic damage balance skull to go along. But like, this is not mixed damage yet. It's not the worst mixed damage run of all time, but it's not like. I'm not being shoved into a mixed damage direction or anything. In fact, I'm being shoved in a physical direction with the metal box. Hunter. Not with multi-shot. I'll pass on Hunter. Okay, disgusting. Freaking Huntress Aura, I hate it, especially depending on the one. This one is a little less. Actually, no, that's the worst one, I would say. Okay, hit both of them there. All right, this is going well. I think we're fine. What was I afraid of? After getting Gatling guttered and nearly dying, we hold on. Thank goodness. This is not heritage. For some reason, I thought it was for just... Okay, if this Yaksha is the God Yaksha, we take it. It's not. Could still take it. I could turn it into a God Yaksha if I'm lucky. Yeah, you know what? I'll try. I'll try it. A God Yaksha run definitely pushes me away from heritage, which is a little unfortunate. But it could still be a heritage run. If I end up with God Yaksha, more than likely, I get rid of the warrior, which is a little awkward. But like, I would say Yaksha is like a very awkward skull without the God Yaksha build. Like, and that's why I bumped him down to A tier in my tier list. Like, I had him at S tier before. It was a little preemptive of me. The problem with Yaksha is he's like a one-trick pony, and his one trick is hard to pull off. It's how I always talk about Bomber has a really niche build where if you can get what are they called? Miniature bombs and that other one. Miniature bombs and ignite, I think that's what it's called. It's like you can do an ability spam bomber run that doesn't rely on kaboom, but that's getting two specific abilities together, and that is not easy to do. It's harder on bomber because bomber relies particularly on having kaboom. So it's like if you have kaboom bomber, more than likely you're not using your ability swapper to get rid of that. Whereas with Yaksha, you can make his build work with the fist skill and really also demonic massacre. But you specifically want Yaksha of Iron Will and Yaksha Strike, right? That's what it's called. Yeah, Iron Strike and Yaksha of Iron Will. Those are the two ones you want specifically. And without those, the build becomes a lot harder to pull off. So, oh my god, you've got to be joking. And I'm being pushed down ability spam items too. That's what's happening currently. We'll see. I always say let the RNG dictate your run. I'm not being offered heritage shit. I'm not. It's just not happening. So like if the game doesn't want to give me heritage, there's not much I can do about that. And if I can get a God Yaksha run going here, that'd be pretty sweet. I'm a big fan. Let's look for the lunar ring. Not lunar ring, but there is a ritual staff here, which would be probably pretty nice if I'm actually doing a potential mixed damage Yaksha run with ability spam. Very definitely on the menu currently. What would go here? I want to maintain treasure 4. Wait, I have courage 3. Okay, this goes. Yeah. All right. Nice and simple, like. I could also, if I really wanted to. Also, wait, I need to pick this up because I'm glad I realized I had that predator. I could take the animatize. It's just it's a waste of money. I'd rather buy I'd rather buy this. I almost walked out of there with the predator. Not that that would have been the end of the world. Predator's a good skull. Probably better at ability spam items than warrior, but ability spam items warrior is interesting. So, but if we get the God Yaksha build, there's a pretty high chance I don't even really use the warrior. It's been a while since I gotten to show off God Yaksha. Like a good while. I think the last attempt I did with God Yaksha died, so pretty unfortunate. Yeah, this guy always gets away with my money. It's such bullshit, man. Like the other guy that appears, you can really only choose one of them. I guess if you have like a skull like werewolf or something, or bomber even, you can probably kill both, but most of the time he gets away with, and you're not getting away with my money. I don't think he got away there. I'm not sure. Let's deal with the long-range attackers real quick. Okay, I meant to charge that, but that's fine. Alright, this is looking like a, as long as I don't fuck it up majorly, a pretty simple Leona sister, which is nice. I like simple Leona sisters. Obviously, who the fuck likes complex, scary, terrifying Leona sisters? Not me. I meant to turn around there, but that's fine. As long as we kill this guy and don't get Gatling Gunnered, I'm big chillin', okay? I've already gotten Gatling Gunnered one time. I don't need it to happen again right before Leona sisters. Couldn't really imagine a much worse thing happening on this run than that. I say as I give him the, I gave him the opportunity. I shouldn't have done that. All right, there he goes. I'm just missing the charge timers here. Man, that did a lot. Never get hit by penance, Jesus. I hope the console people are enjoying the update, by the way. You guys finally got that shit. It's freaking, I mean, better them take their time with it and iron out all the kinks than y'all get like a broken mess, which I'm sure there's still quite a few problems if I know my southpaw pinches their cheeks. Usually console has a lot of bugs that PC doesn't, and frankly, PC already has enough bugs as it is, so it is what it is. All right, ladies, I'm uncrossing. I literally crossed my legs there. I don't know why I did. I should not go into lounging mode. This is gamer mode. This is life or death. Come down here. Oh, you shouldn't have. The face bugged sister. How lovely. Give her some respect. I also haven't summoned Rakshasha yet. I probably should save it for part 2. And be careful here not to kill the long hair sister. But our damage is good, which is nice. Please be the short hair sister. Love ya. In fact, actually, I'll do Rakshasha here, because she's already low enough. This is like a very acceptable Leona Sisters phase 1 outcome. We can get like a slightly lower phase 2. Okay, can I get out of here? Okay, nope. The Rakshasa bubble took up the whole screen, despite looking like it didn't. It's like the only time I'm upset that my Rakshasa bubble extends too far. Okay, this is a little too risky. I should play a little more carefully. Oh shit, okay. You just had to do it now. We're so big. How am I supposed to dodge? I actually pulled it off too, which is the funny part. Also, he literally tosses Facebug up higher than other skulls. Like, Rakshasa is too fucking big, okay? Oh, and concentrating there, did you see that? Concentrating there stopped me from getting juggled. That's crazy. I didn't even know that tech existed. If you're not careful, though, that could kill you, I think. If you're, like, in the middle of a lightning bolt and you do that, it would just shred your HP to nothing immediately. Yeah, there's an Archdemon here. So, like, the Heritage thing could still happen, but I'm pretty sure I'm moving on from Heritage. This is definitely becoming ability spam items. I'd like to hold on to treasure for a little bit longer, but it's becoming hard to justify it. This is becoming like swap ability spam items, which is cool and fun. I like it. The only thing that I see here that I want to get rid of is our bud here. I'm also not going to commit to the warrior, actually. I'm looking for a balanced skull, because if I find Bone of Mana, that's going to be like a big deal. I could also just get rid of this. You know what? Oh god, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. That hurts too much, I'm not doing it. Alright, treasure 4, it's not yum. You're always nice to have, but you gotta go, bud. You gotta go. Bloodfest. Hey, speak of the devil. This would definitely be Go-Getter. It's Go-Getter. I'll try and think of something cool to put on the last slot. Maybe a cool curse or something, but like, it is what it is. Like, you know, if the fucking run is gonna give me all the stuff I need for ability spam items Yaksha, then who would I be to say no? Like, if we're doing my usual shtick, it's you know, let the run build for you and just kind of go with the flow. We'll definitely try Heritage out soon, though. Probably next episode. Like, I'm gonna keep trying for it until it works out, because I really do want to see how it feels, based on what people were saying in my community. Seems like it's worth testing. No thank you. No. I don't think I will. I'm scared. All right. That's annoying Dark Elite out of the way. Wait, why did I say Dark Elite? There wasn't a Dark Elite there. Or maybe the slime was Dark Elite. I can't remember. Either way, annoying section out of the way, I should say. More accurately so. Because once this guy's gone, it's just the Frieza over there. And sure, a Frieza is annoying, but it's always, always, always important to play this room. Never go too far to the right in this room. Because, if you wake the Frieza up and the slime is down here and also the golem appears, like, you may as well just fucking end it now, man. Like, it's over. Good effort, but your run fails. You're just gonna die. Alright, let's see if we can get a nice balanced skull. I'd like for a balanced unique if I could be so picky, please. Because I don't want to have wasted my bone shards upgrading this to unique. Though that is sunk cost fallacy. In fact, yeah. It's sunk cost fallacy. This is a good swap. Pollutants flask, which is like the most skill spammy flask. It's good. Just counter losses. Especially with the flask being there that I can easily switch to. Take the purple flurp. Do I want something like this? Don't think so. But I don't want this. And this is actually a good item on, it's actually a fairly good item on both, because on Rakshasha, you actually use your basics fairly often. I'm actually going to take it. It's just objectively good on Alchemist, because he has the auto basics. It just casts itself, basically. Like, with zero effort from you. The only thing I'm going to miss is that nice power slide. Oh, wait, are they? They are. Okay, you guys need to stop. Alright, whew. They're up there summoning the other guy, but that guy doesn't matter. I can instantly kill him. In fact, let's just take this slow. Because, like, I hate this quarantine shit. I'm tired of you. Like, this is... I fucking look. Like, I am not a fan of the auto basic on Rockstar. It's not as good as the auto basic on Alchemist. The auto basic on Rockstar cancels his dash animation. So if you're auto basicing while you're dashing on Rockstar, you will take damage. You lose your iframes. Whereas on Alchemist, that's not the case. And let's be real, probably a glitch that's even a thing on oh my god, I do not want to get an ultimate golem. And also the Frieza. Yeah, we can't get an ultimate golem. Okay. Man, this is a fucking insane room. This room is crazy. Oh, he deflected face bug. Fuck. All right. It's a little less crazy now, though we also have to... Jesus Christ. We also have to deal with the Cannoneer. Okay. All right. We got through the room unscathed. I don't know how. I genuinely couldn't tell you. That room was ridiculous. That was a nightmare. And now we're on to the adventurers, I would wager. And everything's fine. We're chilling. No, we're not. Okay. Room for... Oh, hey. I was just talking about you, bud. Still not taking you. Right? Yeah, you're not. You're a trick. What's up with all these ultimate golems? An ultimate golem in every room. I swear to God. This time they didn't stand a chance. Now we just got baby loser golem here, who is not scary at all. Also, I'm noticing ability spam Yaksha. Like, obviously Rakshasha is still goated, but like, I'm getting by just fine without even using my Rakshasha in rooms. It's just like the ability spam items are the current, like, damage carriers. We definitely need to start arachna scaling as soon as possible. All right, man. I'm liking where this run's going. I'm just sad that it's not a heritage run. And we still need an ability swapper so we can get rid of the shitty demonic massacre and get something good. Which is like, oh my god, wait, okay. That's what happens when you get 2 into Rakshasha. Can I stop you from ulting? Yes. We may lose our last resistance here, which I'm not happy about. Very stupid on my part to even let it get to that point. Yeah. That's what I get for zoning out and thinking I have it when I don't. But it's not, like, terrible to lose my last resistance. Essentially, now, as long as I can get out of Act 3 without losing reassembly, we just activated all of True Cudgel. Also, I can get Treasure 4 back if I get rid of this. But then I don't have arms too. Also could take this for... No, wait, no. That's... No, it does put me on. It gets me 1 arachna scale, which is kind of meaningless. Treasure 4 would be super nice for arachna scaling, obviously. But, like, I do want Fulgent Dawn. I'm still holding on to that copium. Could get rid of the clone stamp. You know what? Actually, the clone stamp can go. It's painful, but it's such a good clone stamp. Mutant Enhanced would be nice. Let's think about this further. This could also go, but it's 2 inscriptions that I want. It's the only thing that makes sense, unless I'm holding out for the Fulgent Dawn copium, which I am. I am holding out for the Fulgent Dawn copium. Though, also, let's weigh in our minds. This is like slightly less than half of a Fulgent Dawn, with better inscriptions for this build and max HP. I was all over the place on that one. But ultimately, I think I made the right call. Fulgent Dawn's 85%. I mean, Fulgent Dawn is obviously incredible, but so is Clone Stamp with Mutant on it. And I could now go Mutant Enhanced and still hold Treasure 4. Though I think I'll get rid of Treasure on the pedestal eventually. Get rid of that. Fix that. I freaking hate... I talk about this all the time whenever I play Alchemist, but it's so obnoxious. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I still have arachna scaling. I don't know where I was in my mind with that one. Thank God I noticed. People would have gotten so mad. But at least I saw. So now we're actually well on our way to having a good Yaksha, as long as I can get this ability swapper. I feel like whenever I play Yaksha, I don't get the ability swapper. It's crazy. If that happens, we can just, like, rely more on the Alchemist than the Yaksha. But I want to build around Yaksha. I want to show off Yaksha to people. A lot of people are still like... Oh, there's a NPC up here. A lot of people still think Yaksha's bad. There's like that holdover in this community where people haven't seen the good Yaksha builds and don't understand that, like, he can be incredible. And not, like, he can be, like, top tier with a little bit of fucking luck. Man, dude. It's like, come on, dude. You know you're gonna get the Lunar Ring's in the next shop, dog. Shit, dude. Just hold on to hope a little bit, man. Shit. I ain't falling for your fucking dubious tricks. Keep them to yourself. The Lunar Ring isn't gonna show up. It's that simple. It just ain't. I gave up on that copium 5 minutes ago, man. It's so hard to even see what's happening. I did not even see... Oof! I did not even see that guy down there. Oh my god, please stop. Please stop tempting me with good stuff. I'm begging you. Leave me alone. Okay, thanks for making this omen an undesirable one, at least. Not that it's a bad omen. It's... Well, we still have a reassembly, so... this is a good point for Rakshasha. Man, Demonic Massacre has such a high cooldown for how absolutely dog shit of a skill it is. It's so bad, man. If only I had gold percent gain, then I would actually do this. In fact, you know what? I'll do it anyway. We lost money, but not a ton, so it's fine. Hopefully it's not an amount of money that matters. It's not like that's a bad item, but like, I'm looking for a better mutant item. We don't really need skill cooldown. Like, we have all the skill cooldown we'll need if we get the good Yaksha build. So, we don't need concentration speed either. Obviously. Not a terrible item, actually, on both these guys. Is it better than Mage's Necklace? It does give me an extra inscription. I don't have Heirloom. Yeah, actually, sure. It's also damage scaling, too, so. You're back. Don't know why. I said no and I meant it. This is the kind of quint I was thinking of when it comes to, like, maxing. Like, this would be the point in the run where I get the quint that I take to the end of the run if I was doing Heritage. But we're not on that timeline. I'm also tempted to buy the Bone Pouch. Arachna scaling is so important on Yaksha runs, so I think I'm going to. I could also maybe fit Mage's Necklace on this run, too, and not make it an and/or situation. Our damage is starting to get up there, which is nice. We could also get arms and further increase our physical. Like, buy it on the pedestal. The problem is, like, this is the only item that makes sense to get rid of. I could maybe do Mana Cycle Enhanced, actually, and just drop this. Wait, okay, what am I buying? Mage's Necklace? Okay. How painful is that to me? Pretty fucking painful, man. Oh, God. Oh. My max HP. It hurts, man. It hurts. I don't like it. But now I can do this. And this is kind of a bone of mana in an abstract way. And we could also take Predicted Pain. And really run the gambit of crazy dark abilities. Okay, oh my god, no, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Disgusting. Oh my god, I'm... Ah! Stop! You motherfucker. Fucking disgusting. No, now he's gonna be shooting missiles. Okay, why did I fuck this room up so hard? And the worst part is I'm not even done with it. I have no words. He's gonna shoot missiles. Wait, you're really charging again? What? Let's give that time to blow up. Now we actually have to go back up here and deal with this. This is really, really bad. Why do I keep losing my reassembly? Wait, I can cheese it. Okay, let's let this please take care of him, Mr. Golem, sir. Thank you, Golem. Thank you. Okay. Whew. It's still... I'm not happy. Keep that in mind. I'm pissed. But it's not hopeless. We can even do some max HP scaling after this. Let's just take this room very slowly, very carefully. Treat it with the respect it deserves. It's a Judgment Dark Elite, man. He's gonna come over here and shoot the missiles. The only good thing about the missiles in this room... Oh! He didn't shoot the missiles! I hate it when he breaks protocol. Be predictable like you're supposed to be. Holy moly, man. This is a nightmare. They can still get out of here, though. They can still get out of here with our reassembly intact. You're really gonna shoot missiles. I'm standing right in front of you. I'm just letting that blow up. We have the Golem. We have Rakshasha. We also can do long distance attacks. and keep our distance. We also have Facebook. So we can do this. We can get out of this. I just have to play well. Please don't shoot the orbs. The specific orbs. She knows what I mean, okay? Pillars is fine. Can't see it. I hate when that happens. Accessibility update, please. Southpaw. Okay. We're out. Man, these... At least we got 2 good skulls to help me navigate this nightmare wasteland. Still no lunar ring. I just want to point that out, so I actually feel good about my decision. We'll just take the money. Alright, man. Holy fuck. What a run so far. Hey, you got to be joking. You can't be serious. You actually can't be serious. The problem with ambition, I don't think man. I'm definitely taking this. I want my fucking cushion. The problem with ambition is I've spent so many, like I've spent 6 on last resistance, which I hate doing that on ambition runs. I could buy ambition and not upgrade Go Getter 3, and if we can get it to the minimum, that's nice. Like we want 12, and that's like all I care about. I'm likely to see 6 Dark Elites in this. It's like not out of the realm of possibility at all. If I don't get it, it would suck, because then it's just objectively worse predicted pain. Also, the most I think we can get is like 13. So what's like 5 times 13? It's like 65 increase. And 24 amp. Is that better than a flat 60% amplification? I don't think it is. Another thing worth considering is, can I get enough core quartz to get predicted pain to level 3? Because I do want Go-Getter. So let's just do this. Wait, no. Wait, that's bad. No! Okay, I guess I'm on the predicted pain path. Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking did that. Okay, well now people are gonna make fun of me in the comments. Like I was literally talking out the logic of it, and then I fucked it up, so I deserve to be made fun of. Oh well. I need 8 quartz. I have 1. I don't think we're making it out of the hood, guys. I think we'll have a pretty good pain too, which is fine, but ambition would be better. So I fucked up. Like, in that situation, ambition is definitely better. 60%, however, hard to say. Probably not. Though I guess it all depends on what my damage percent is. And let me get my head... I need to stop thinking about the fuck up and just get my head in the game, because immediately into a nightmare map. At least we didn't get the Dark Elite up there, though. Though I guess that's 1 less Dark Elite to maximize my predicted pain. But we are high rolling our maps. So like let's stay on the sunny side, guys. Keep it sunny D over here. And let's also look at the positives. I have a metal box that's maxed, and I just got a bone of mana. That's nice. I could change my pedestals to arms and artifacts. Wait, no, because I have mana cycle 4 on the pedestal. So now I have a tough decision to make. Because I do want this bone of mana. It's one of the most vital things I can get. Could be time to say goodbye to this, but then I lose out on 20 damage or 25 damage percent. Yeah, why am I forgetting Collection Desire? From Mystery. And Mystery has its other benefits too. Very tight inscription run. I do think Bone of Mana is better than Demon Sword on a run like this. But maybe not. It's only a, you know, a tier 2 Bone of Mana. Is it better than this? No, because that's Mana Cycle. We need that. The thing is, it's probably just better than this. And then I can just buy Artifact on the pedestal. Man, that hurts, though. Look how bad that damage is. And I also lose the damage. Run building is hard. I'm going to keep this. Bone of Mana can take a hike. I think that's the right call. Because, like, Rakshasha still uses his basic a lot. And we're going to get a lot of value out of the Demon Sword. And also, Demon Sword allows me to do fucking cheese strats like this, where I don't have to actually get close to the enemy and just stand back and hold left click and just cruise, man. Cruise like it ain't no big deal. When everything that's happening around me currently is a big deal. Also, no Dark Elites. No. We did see one. Okay, never mind. Because I have 2 core quartz. I must have just zoned out and was talking when that was happening or something. Okay. Man, where is the ability swapper? Every time I find Yaksha, man. Every time. And I have enough money to, like, get, like, at least 4 or 5 swaps, like, decent odds to get it. And I would literally take Yaksha of Iron Fist, too, honestly. Or Yaksha Fist is what it's called, not Yaksha of Iron Fist. Yaksha Fist is such a stupid name. Let's take Artifact back. No, wait, I didn't get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to Treasure 4 for a little bit longer then. I'm probably gonna end up taking Arms. This is a fairly low damage percent run, all things said. But it can still function very well against Dark Little Bone. Do I want this? It's not a great Stone of the Air. It's 60 damage percent, and it's also too hard to fit. Oh, so you're just gonna taunt me, are you? Why don't you go screw yourself, buddy? Respect the Dark Elite. Man, honestly, the fucking Demon Sword just vibes. Like, if I had the Bone of Mana, I'd have to be all up in his face right now, killing him. That was a big part of my decision-making process, too. Okay. We're getting a lot of bone shards on this run, although it's not like I'm getting lucky with the bone or the skulls that I'm finding. I'm just, getting lucky with urns. We've had Treasure 4 for most of this run, and I'm fairly low in my... Okay, hang on. Oh my god, just one room is all it takes, man. Skull is such an unforgiving game. And we still have a Dark Elite, too. Though he's only an Immortal Dark Elite. But it's the fucking teleporting guy. I hate this guy, dude. He's gonna jump at me. Yeah, okay. Alright. Could have been worse. And it's the, it's the slime, man. I don't think I've ever been unhappy to see a slime. until literally this very moment. I'll full send because I like pretty much all these as dupes, and it's going to be hard to choose one of them anyway. It's an interesting one. Could get rid of this for it. It gives me heirloom. I lose some damage increase, and also I lose 25 damage percent. No, wait, no, I don't, because I get heirloom. All right, that'll do, I guess. That's like not an interesting dupe, but it's definitely a good one. So like, you know, boring but practical. All right, it's this guy who I do not fear, which is foolish. I should, but I don't. I always say that, and then I end up getting my ass beat by him, like real bad one time, and then like I'm scared of him for like the next month. Because he has the ability to beat your ass. Okay, well, there it is. I swapped down into, I guess, one of his attacks. Where the man, what a fucking jackass. I mean, that's what I get, man. That is literally what I get. I shouldn't have said anything. And also, I didn't see he was ulting, so I just wasted that. Fucking screen spam, dude. I'm just, like, going off of instinct whenever I'm doing shit like that. Like, I have a vague idea of where he's, like, going to be at. It's so annoying. Literally could not beg harder for the accessibility update, where they just allow you to put outlines around enemies and stuff. At least we only lost blast resistance and not reassembly. That can be remedied. Though it, of course, means it makes it harder for me to get predicted pain. In fact, at this point, it's not happening. So it was unlikely anyway, but let's save a little bit there. And I do need damage scaling, so like the arachnid damage shrine is important too. This is a run that I'm already seeing problems with in the later half of the game. Though we, of course, still have the power scaling of actually, I don't even know if Mana Tech 4 or Mana Cycle 4 here is good. This could even be an apple run. Because, like, my current strategy is to stay away from the enemies. Like, we didn't take Bone of Mana. I mean, if I can get the good Rakshasha build, I'll be up in the enemy's face a lot more. But, like, this run was planned with at least seeing an ability swapper. And having the opportunity to potentially, conceivably, get the good build, but the game was like, nah, man, nah. You know, I don't think you actually want that. And I want what's best for you, so, yeah. No ability swapper at all, period. He's not showing up. Or she. It's like, alright. I see you. And here I have a counterpoint. Fuck you, man. Yep. That's my counter. You're just an asshole. Fucking Skul, being a dick. Name a more iconic duo. There are no more iconic duos. It's the most dickhead game, sentient AI you've ever seen in your life. And it's really been taking me for a ride as of late. At least we're high rolling our doors, though. Oh, there was a Legion here. Neat. Alright, give me bone shards. Oh, wait, okay, I thought I was in a skull room. Give me an ability swapper. There is no ability, or actually, there still could be, actually. I think, okay, now, officially, there's not. I think the NPC in this room spawns, like, over there. There's still a chance. It's slim, but it's there. Who haven't I seen? I haven't seen the remaining one either. That's going to be what happens. I'm going to see the remaining one instead. Like, I'm good. It's like, oh, last second hope, dude. Here he comes. It's the ability swapper. And no, it's just the remaining one. Not that I'm against getting bone shards, but in this situation, would rather not. Would rather see someone else. We probably got 2 rooms after this shop, which this is probably the shop. Yep. I'm tempted to not spend my money here, though I do need to get rid of this treasure 4, or treasure enhanced. Well, I guess treasure 4 at this current stage, because I'm not taking treasure enhanced. Arms would be nice. Antique, honestly, is pretty sweet. Let's do 1 refresh. 1. Well, that was worth my time and my money. I'll be taking my antique now. And a little bit of extra damage. And we'll save this money for a potential last-second Giga Copium ability swapper. And we're talking, I don't think I've ever been more zonked off my gourd on Copium. Also, we would have, had I not lost my last resistance, been able to get Predicted Pain 3. So that's what's up. Thanks, Ninja. But though, honestly, it's what I get for speaking. It's one of those, I should not speak, I will be in trouble if I speak type deals. I did it anyway. And also, I'm taking quite a bit here. What's that debuff on them? The red glow? I don't know. That's like what shyness looks like, but I don't have shyness. I actually have no idea. And no NPC, more than likely. Because I don't think an NPC can appear in this room. And I think this is the last room. In fact, I would put... Okay, I'm not actually going to put money on it, but... It's more than likely the last room. Because we've been... Usually if you, like, Omega high roll your doors, you can't get more than 2 doors on the way out of Act 4. Oh my god. Okay, he really put that really far over. I'm kind of shocked. Very rude and unpredictable. Oh my god. A stray thingy. That's like way, way too far to the right. I think if this run wins, it's on the back of just the insane power of Alchemist. Because see that broken door there? Pretty big signifier that this is the Joan door. And it's the Joan door. Didn't see her. Not one time. Not one ability swap after we got to Act 3. It, you know, sometimes Skul just be like that. Now, it just sucks that I don't have the ambition. Because I have enough money where I could sell. But even then, I need, I don't know, ambition probably would still not be good here because I lost the last resistance. Just unfortunate set of circumstances across the board. But it is what it is. So, what do I do here? Probably still go Predicted Pain, but just stop at 2. Also, part of the problem on this run might be that I've not used my Rakshasha at all. Because, like, I just don't trust Demonic Massacre as far as I can throw it. But, like, the other skill's good. And, like, Rakshasha does good damage, so... But, like, when you have ability spam items, it's not as important to play your Rakshasha. Get her wheel. Or it. That's not Joan. That's Joan. Who we hate. All my homies hate Joan. Okay. Take it nice and slow. Unless I can just do this and kill her before she does it. And I didn't, but hey. Earnest effort. Didn't really matter one way or the other. Alright, is this a orb situation? I don't think so, but orbs are pretty good. They are there. Is it better than this? Maybe, man. I don't have mystery anymore, but I don't have relic either. It definitely is worth considering. Like, these are so good. And it gives me an HP barrier. And it increases my magic by a lot. This doesn't, right? Oh, no, it increases my attack speed. Man, dude, these orbs are just too good. Man, dude, I'm such an orb stan. I love them. They're so good. All right. I can think about it a little bit here. Definitely take this. Could sell predicted pain, but that can't be right. I guess the question is from here. Am I going with this could very well end up being a an apple run. Like, because none of my strategy involves me being close to Dark Skull to get the value from Mana Cycle Enhanced. And I'm not going Treasure Forge just because it's just, like I said, I don't want to rely on it. So I could sell Predicted Pain here and go Super Baby or something. Even Silent Cries, though, I don't think Silent Cries is super important. It's also not very good, or maybe it's really good actually on Alchemist, but I think it's the latter. It's not very good on Alchemist. Could just say fuck it and take Deal with the Dead for no good reason. I think what I'm going to do here is sell this and take Super Baby. And we will put our Bone Shards here and here. And I'm going to sell Mana Cycle, I think. Could still be worth it, but no, because I need the apple. Because I don't need the apple. I could just take Mana Cycle Enhanced, but like with it's not very good without Predicted Pain. The damage isn't quite there. Whereas like 100 damage percent in both directions and 50 max HP seems pretty good. And I would take arms. So I would have even more damage in the physical department. But that's like the less important damage. Relic is worthless, so I wouldn't do that. Honestly, I think I just stick with Mana Cycle. Mate, like arms, it's still important, but it's just not even close to as important as my magic damage. I'm gonna do it. This run ended up being a little awkward, I would say. Definitely not what I intended. Also, I think I'm going to take a Phantom. Like, when I said on this run, I had something very particular in mind, and it just evolved into, like, a ability spam Yaksha run. And the ability spam part of the Yaksha run fell through because I didn't get even one ability swapper to get rid of Demonic Massacre. And Demonic Massacre isn't unusable, but it's easily worse. Like, so much worse than anything else. Like, it just traps you in place. You still get the time slowdown, but against someone like Dark Skull, who's like all about mobility, it's The good thing about the fist that makes it usable is like it's an insta press. Never concentrate, in my humble opinion, unless you're doing a concentration focused build with the fist. But with Yaksha fist, you just use it as a pseudo like Iron Strike or Yaksha of Iron Will, just so you can get that time slowdown and trap him in slowness. But like, it doesn't work as well with Demonic Massacre. You need to at least multi-press a couple times to get decent value out of Demonic Massacre. It's just unfortunate that this run has done this, but they can still do some silly stuff here. I mean, we're doing decent damage, as you can see. Yaksha's doing his thing, just not as well as he could be. And he certainly is overshadowed by Alchemist without even a second thought. But it's just funny, like, I'm sitting here complaining, and look at what this run is doing right now. Like, we're fine, we're chilling. Last Second Orbs was a nice addition. The only problem with this run is, like, good luck to anyone seeing what's happening behind this clutter of pixels. Like, people who are, like, maybe finding this for the first time somehow. That's happened before. People just stumble into my videos from the YouTube algorithm, and they're very confused at what the Skul the Hero Slayer even is. And if they got to this point, they'd be like, how does he even know what's happening? Like I can't see shit. But the reason I know what's happening is because I have 2,000 hours in this game, and I play it all the time, so... Alright, he's stuck in this. That's good. I can just kind of see, like, pixels moving behind everything, and I have, like, an idea of what's happening. But, like, I'm 100% of the opinion that the devs need an accessibility update. It's not even a question. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Fucking Dead Cells did it, and it didn't need it as bad as Skul. So why doesn't Skul do it? Like Dead Cells doesn't have even close to the level of, like clutter that Skul the Hero Slayer has. But this is a thing, if you've watched my videos for long enough, you've already heard me complain about a million times. It's like, I would take any other thing I care about that happening in this game, which there is a good amount of, like, updates I want to see still happen. That's my number one. And it's a boring update, but it just needs to happen. Oh no, I happened. Okay. I tried swapping out to Yaksha there so I could be a tackle dashing power skull to escape the siphon, but I did it way too late and he got me because Yaksha has like that I'm frozen in place bad cuts or bad swap animation swap. Okay, I got damaged there anyway, but it's fine. I mean, I'm not like, even though I got siphon there, we're fine. This run's powerful enough to just stand on its own. Partly due because of our max HP. Just don't get grabbed. Although I do have the iframes. He tried it. He really wants me. It's kind of sweet. Alright, that was a really good first hero fight despite the siphon. Nearly hitless without the siphon. Took a couple hits, but... Let's move on to the last portion of this Mother Hubbard. Hopefully this goes as well as the Dark Hero did. That going as well as it did is a good sign, though. Although, obviously, this is a completely different beast, and anything bad can happen from here. Is a one wrong move and you're dead type deal, but I do have 400 max HP. All right. Bring it on, bud. I'm ready. Purposefully got rid of my mana cycle 4 for an apple. Not a strategy I think you'll really ever see people do, but I stand by it. I think it was the right play. Because mana cycle will not be helping me that much. Especially without predicted pain. It genuinely does not do that much damage. It's all about enhancing it further, because it's skill damage. It's the same, like, scenario as what's it called? The Mutant Omen! Alright, I'm going into the stasis of concentration. You guys know what it is. Ow. I don't know what he's doing. Animation-wise, I swapped there. Oh! Okay, that's bad. Hang on, I gotta focus. Okay, he's doing some nasty attacks, man. He's into this portion. So we're about where we need to be with our damage percent. Like, we're doing enough damage to him here. That hit me? Okay. If you say so, game. He's gonna do the other thing here. I can't even fucking see him. Accessibility. Please. If anything shows that Yaksha is good, it's a run like this. Like, I don't have any of the stuff I want. Okay, it's not like a Yaksha Fist and Demonic Massacre build, but like he's still doing the things he needs to do, which is cool, right? Like, this is why he's in A tier. Like this is actually a good demonstration for Yaksha, I would say. Sometimes runs like this are even better because it really drives home my points about why I like the skulls I like and why I don't like the skulls I don't like. You know, a lot of people think Yaksha is, like, still really bad. But, like, here he is at a suboptimal build with a really terrible skill. Like, I'm not out here defending fucking Yaksha or Demonic Massacre. It's terrible. And yet, he's still functioning. Which is a big deal. Still not S tier, though. I stand by my A tier placement. I think it's a good spot for Yaksha. I just find it interesting that, there's such like an overwhelmingly negative opinion of this character. And I haven't won yet, so I should probably shut my mouth, but I don't know, man. He's just not even close to as bad as people think he is. Not even relatively close. It's been like a long-term community meme that like Yaksha is just like free bone shards, which is just not true. We love Yaksha on the Yaksha channel. One of my favorite skulls in the game. For this specific purpose, the slowness he applies to enemies is like easily the strongest slowness in the entire game, except set aside maybe Brawl Enhanced, actually. Now that Brawl Enhanced is a thing, that's probably stronger. But it ain't too bad to be sharing a seat at the table with Brawl Enhanced. Which is very OP. Okay, we're getting close to the ult, like the big Giga ult. Missed. Yeah, this is going very, very well. Okay, why am I fucking it up? I know how to dodge this actually pretty effectively. Pretty good at it these days. Now watch me get fucked here. Though I do have... I got the iframes on deck with Phantom, though it's actually pretty hard to time a Phantom with that. Something I've noticed is in phase 1, and I don't know if I'm imagining this, it's pretty cool in like a story building sense if it's true, and I'll get into it after I'm done with this because I don't want to like get to explaining something cool and then like take a bunch of damage needlessly and lose or something, you know. But it's like it's a very cool thing that I've noticed, and I don't know if I'm imagining it. I could be, but in the first portion of the fight, when you're fighting him up there, and he's like the balance skull, I noticed that he tends to, like when he does the air attack, he tends to fling his head at you up there. And in phase 2, he tends to fling it away from you. And it could mean that like he's scared at that point, right? And a lot of these like bone items kind of imply that he's like actually like a coward. Because he's like the antithesis of Skul, right? Who is a hero. And he's very brave. And a lot of these imply that he hates everyone and he's scared of everyone. So it's like up there, he's probably cocky because he still thinks he can get you. But when you're down here and you're fighting him, he's scared at that point because you're kicking his ass and he knows he can't beat you. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm imagining that, but it's just something I tend to notice. And if that's a thing that the devs added in, then that's freaking cool as fuck. And I really hope it's true. Anyways, definitely a Tibia run. The question is there anything else that makes any sense? I think the answer is no, there is not. Pelvis could be good. It's just worse than Tibia. But I don't think I need the Tibia. I have 453 max HP. But also I'm taking the Tibia a lot too. Is there anything else that makes sense? Like for me, these are like good, generally speaking. Though this one's whatever, but it could be good on a run like this actually. Actually, well, I'll take the Humorous of Rage on this. Let's do it. Because, like, I think this run wins regardless, and it could be a way to show off something I've never taken. So, this is the Humorous of Rage. The heavy humorous of an individual who was enraged by their weakness. See? That's what I mean. Amplifies damage by HP percent lost for every 10, or 1% for every 10 HP lost, maximum 50. So, like, this won't get to max out. You need 500 max HP, which is why I think this item is just not that great. But, like, it'll probably be around like 20, 25, or 30, or maybe if I play very badly, it'll be like actually high, but we'll see. Yeah, either way, it just doesn't max out. Like Tibia is 50% flat for very low, for pretty much no investment. That's the problem with how Tibia is, because it's crit, and crit is 50% amplification, and it makes your items crit too, so it's even, like, it's incalculable how good Tibia is, but you guys have heard my spiel before. Tibia is objectively, without really any contest, the best of the bone items. So if you're actually scared of your Alexander fight, you probably should just take it. But I am not scared of the Alexander fight, so I'm going to experiment a little bit. And people probably get bored seeing me take Tibia all the time. Oh shit. Slowness sometimes can fuck with you like that. He's going into this actually really early. It could be because of the slowness. Normally, he doesn't go into this so early. All that matters to me in this portion of the fight is not getting put in the box. So... And also, so far hitless, which is not good. It's not bad. We're just essentially fighting Alexander had I never fought Dark Skull. But it's just funny that I took the item I wanted to experiment with here a little bit, and I'm playing off my gourd and not taking any damage, when it actually would behoove me here to take some damage. Oh, there we go. There it is. I fell into the pit at the wrong moment. Never fall in the pit there. Like, if you can somehow force yourself into the pit a little quicker, it's honestly good to do that even. That actually put me behind. Like, for all the good, how well I played in the first half, that put me behind, and now I'm a little scared. Not of losing, I guess. Not yet. But, that definitely isn't what I wanted to see. I don't know why I quinted there. Just a force of habit, I guess. Honestly, the Phantom has actually been doing quite a bit for me, I would say. Never mind. Fucking slowness fucking me up there. That's what I mean when I say slowness can kind of fuck with you a little bit. Gotta be a little careful with how you, when and where you apply it. Okay, I'm not playing well. I need to stop playing Screen Cleric get the better of me. Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm min-maxing, guys. I'm min-maxing for the item I got. All intentional and planned, obviously. So I'm just a Giga Brain genius like that. If I lose this run, I will be very unhappy. I don't think I'm going to, but I would not be a happy camper if I lost from here. I probably should try and stay out as Rakshasha or Yaksha as much as possible, because I suspect we're getting another orb section here, and it's actually better to be a Tackle Dashing Power Skull in that segment because the Suction doesn't hurt you as much. On the bright side, We currently are amplifying our damage by quite a bit. Here comes the orbs right now, I think. Yeah, okay. There's just another situation, much like the Siphon, where like a Tackle Dash or Power Skull is just better at avoiding the suction on those than anything else. Also, I'm saving my Rakshasha for the Cuphead segment so I can avoid it. So if you're wondering why I'm not turning into Rakshasha right now, it's for that purpose. Also, I should not have placed that there, actually. I really want to avoid Cuphead here. Am I avoiding it here? I think so, but maybe not. This is bad if I'm not avoiding it. Not that I think I'm going to lose. Okay, yeah, but like that's like a situation where I say like, if I think I'm going into Cuphead, I should stop going so gung-ho and trying to avoid Cuphead by like face tanking all the damage and also taking that to the face. That is not not great. Thank God I played so well against Dark Skull. Kept all my important resources. But I also, on the bright side, I have a shit ton of damage amp right now. But like sometimes it makes sense to not face tank and try and skip the as I call it Cuphead phase. And just like allow yourself to get put into it and like focus on dodging rather than face taking it all. It's like a thing I do too often, where I really try and skip that portion of the fight because it's like my least favorite portion, and it's where I'm the worst. Let's see if I can keep my last resistance here. Can't tell what he's trying to do. Oh, we're close. Come on, and we kept it. I don't think oh yeah, he's on the very far end of the screen. We can't get an orb here into the victory screen, unfortunately. But I kept last resistance, so that's good. I stand by the Apple play. I think the Apple play was the... I don't think most people are going to disagree with me, but like... The Apple definitely made things very... Oh, you can actually see the transition here. Screenshot. I need to keep that for future now, like, you can literally see the transition where it begins the Let's Go Home sequence based on the shadows there. So that's actually helpful for the future so I can more easily break my windscreens. Anyway, GG's. G freaking G's, man. That was awesome. That was fun. Bit of an explosive finish. Definitely didn't need to be. The fucking laser beams where I fell into the pit and then got hit by them all at once took like half of my HP away, so it is what it is. I still think I played pretty well on this run, all things considered. I made a lot of good calls while run building. The major fuck up on this run was the ambition play, which I'm sure people are gonna roast me about, but that's fine. Super Baby was still nice, honestly. Honestly, maybe even better. I don't know. It's hard to say because like we can't look into the future where I had less max HP and was a lot more powerful. But the max HP was really nice. So I don't know. I still think it was like everything ended up okay. Sadly, not a Heritage 3 run or a Heritage Enhanced run, but we'll get that probably tomorrow. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that hard to build, but who knows, really. Like, I'd have to go on the wiki and look at some of the Heritage items and see which items I'm going to be looking for. It doesn't seem like a very mixed damage friendly type build, so like you probably should full send into a damage type if you're going to do a run like this. And I can't really think of which damage type, or I guess that works. Which damage type has the better items? Obviously Raven's Monarch Feather is goated, but it doesn't scale your damage. But maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll just have to see it. I'll have to feel it out when I'm playing it. But enough about that. This run was cool. Ability spam items, mixed damage, Yaksha. Trust me. This is outside of Olive Tree Cudgel. If you can get Olive Tree Cudgel, full sending into physical is going to be insane. But like the average Rakshasha run is going to want to be mixed damage because like ability spam items are good on both. There's a lot of ability spam items that are good on both sides. And you're gonna have more consistency if you do mixed damage Rakshasa ability spam out runs. But like this is definitely the way that you standardly build Rakshasa. And also, we don't have a single legendary item. I didn't even notice that until now. Not one. I don't know what these items count as actually. They're probably legendary. I actually have to look at that in the VOD. Maybe they don't have item rarities at all. I don't know. But that's kind of crazy. I don't think that happens very often. Usually you have at least one, but we had zero. That's crazy actually. But very good quality of items, so it doesn't really matter. Um, Rakshasa definitely, I would say by the end of the run was performing on par with the Alchemist. Um, I I think this is honestly a good indication of why I like him so much. Demonic Massacre is a terrible ability. It genuinely is terrible. But even with Demonic Massacre, as long as you have one of the good skills, you can still do the things. Not as well. You can't permanently stun lock the enemy, but you can still kind of trap him there and just kind of keep him at bay. And that's really all you need. So I don't know, man. I like Yaksha, and I'm tired of people saying he's bad because he's not. He's very good. He's a good skull, and I just wish everyone would see it. But you know, you can never convince anyone. I think I've done a good job preaching the Yaksha gospel and why I like him and showing why I like him as well. So good stuff, man. Hopefully you guys had enjoyed it. I had fun. Whenever I have the golden windscreen, that's how you guys know I enjoyed myself. Especially if the run came fairly easily. The only trip up, really, well, actually, Act Three, actually, both Act Three and Act Four adventures. The thing I always talk about being like one of the hardest fights in the game. It used to be the hardest fight in the game until they added Dark Skull. But Act 3 and Act 4 adventurers are fucking horrible, especially Act 4 adventurers. Fuck them. I hate them. I hate all of them. That's what I get from making fun of Ninja and saying like, "Oh, I've been having a good time with him lately. Maybe he's actually easy." Then he fucking kills me, of course. Why? What else would happen? But yeah, good shit, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.